a new material that was found by the Russians, and get excited about it, and now we will hear more about it.
So back in 2023, a fellow in Moscow, Arkady Grushenkov, sent us a fragment of material that he claimed was materializing all over his living room while he was doing a CE5 meditation. Apparently, this has been going on all over the world, according to a Lockheed Martin scientist named Richard Bandurek on a podcast with Hal Puthoff. So we got the sample. We couldn't figure it out. 2 Russian labs couldn't figure it out. Then the sample was stolen from my mailbox after we analyzed it at our MUFON Mutual UFO Network laboratory. We were able to get a second sample, which we sent to our laboratory in Australia, and it turned out to be a very, very, very anomalous material that had been in space, had been exposed to cosmic rays. It had a crystalline structure that at one point was growing, and it was also at a molecular level composed of carbon-60 fullerenes, which are also called buckyballs. It's the strongest form of carbon in the world. This material is also the lightest man-made material ever, and if you apply heat to it, it will actually float. So we believe that the Tic Tacs flying around the world may be made of this material because it's so light, it's so frictionless, and it has a stealth signature that it would be a perfect unmanned vehicle. The question is, where did Arkady really get it? How did Hal Puthoff and Richard Bandurek, the scientist from Lockheed, know about it? And where did it really come from? In the 1930s, a professor named Samuel Kistler in California took a trip to Germany, and he met with 2 scientists, Knudsen and Einstein. And when he came back, boom, he had invented aerogel, which is basically where you take the moisture out of something and leave a skeleton, and that's what makes it incredibly light. But how did Kistler really invent it? Or was it reverse engineered from somewhere else? And we think that there's 2 possibilities. The 1897 Aurora, Texas crash, which has been investigated right out in the field where an object hit a windmill and crashed, but nothing was ever found. But if it was an aerogel and not a metal, nobody would have known what they're looking for anyway, so it might still be there in pieces. The second is that there was a case from 1927 where a object hit trees in Iowa, and the people that found this object said it had no motor and no pilot, and I believe that's actually where the material was recovered from. So Bandurek said that their sample that Lockheed got, which I believe was stolen from my mailbox in the United States and was described exactly the same way as the sample I had, they claimed that when Lockheed Martin reverse engineered it, the technology won't exist for 200 to 300 years. So you decide.
Wow, Bob, that's really amazing. That's this material is found now, and that I don't know what we will find out about it in the future. And I'm really excited to hear about this. And keep it. Stay.
Well, it was very
I'm
nice.
really nervous. This is my first interview ever, and I'm so excited that it's with Bob Spearing. It's such an honor, and thank you so much.
Think about joining MUFON, a mutual UFO
Yes,
network.
would you like to show
the-
this
the
flyer?
largest UFO organization in the world with over 4,000 members. We have 147,000 cases in our database, and we investigate every single one of them. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Bob. And if you have a sighting with an UFO or an extraterrestrial being and you have a photo, you can send it in on mufon.com and get it checked by a professional photo analysis team. And yes, that's.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.